Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Agent Court Road Public School this morning. A special welcome to the Minister of Education, the Honourable Mitzi Hunter. I would also like to welcome the Honourable Bob Shirelli, Member of Provincial Parliament for Ottawa West Nepean and Minister of Infrastructure for the Province of Ontario, and Nathalie Desrosiers, Member of Provincial Parliament for Ottawa Vanier. I would also like to welcome Ms. Shirley Seward, Chair of the Ottawa Carleton Board of Trustees, our own school trustee, Dr. Anita Olson-Harper. We have with us also Trustee Donna Blackburn and Mr. Frank Wiley, who is our school's Superintendent of Instruction. We hope that you have enjoyed your visit in meeting our wonderful children and staff at our school this morning. Bienvenue tout le monde. C'est un grand honneur de vous accueillir ici à l'école Agincourt. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue à la présidente du conseil scolaire et notre surintendant, notre directrice générale, notre conseiller scolaire et les autres membres qui sont ici. Nous avons parmi nous aussi Madame Desrosiers et Monsieur le député Bob Shirelli, à qui je donne la parole maintenant. Merci.
Thank you very much, Principal McKay, and good morning, everyone. I'm really pleased to be here and have the opportunity to introduce our Minister of Education today. I've had the pleasure of serving in Cabinet and in caucus in the legislature with Mitzi, as we all call her, and she certainly brings a lot to the table. I know that she's had experience with the Board Chamber of Commerce or the Board of Trade in Toronto, every time I come into an elementary or a secondary school, particularly in the school board, it brings back memories for me because I helped to raise 6 children through the elementary school and high schools, and it brings back very, very fond memories. I can speak to the history of this school board as well in terms of the level of competence and professionalism that it brings to the parents and the citizens of the city. So I want to thank the school board for the tremendous effort that you're making. Minister Hunter, as you may be aware, comes from Scarborough. She came to Canada as an immigrant, I think in 1975, and she's made a name for herself in her community. She not only got her bachelor's degree from University of Toronto, but also her MBA, and so she brings a lot to the table. She was Associate Minister of Finance through the Pension Initiative, Ontario's Pension Initiative, a very, very challenging portfolio. And thanks to her efforts and her work, we were able to convince the federal government to actually move in that direction, and it was a very, very significant success story. So it's my pleasure to introduce Minister Hunter today in my riding of Ottawa West Nepean. And Mitzi, it's all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that very warm and kind introduction, and it's great to be here with all of you. So good morning and bonjour, bozo. I want to thank you, Bob, for the great welcome to Ottawa West Nepean, and you are certainly one of the mentors that I have in Cabinet, and I come to you for advice all the time. I'm thrilled to be working so closely with you right now on the Community Hubs strategy, and to really just really learn from your wisdom in terms of your municipal experience. I think really helps us a great deal. I want to also say how thrilled I am that my wonderful colleague Nathalie Desrosiers from Ottawa Vanier is here. Thank you so much for making the time. Every time I come to Ottawa, you join in the events and in the activities, and I know the great work you're doing on behalf of your constituents. I want to, first of all, start by acknowledging that Ottawa is located on the traditional territories of Indigenous peoples dating back countless generations, and I want to show respect for their contributions and really recognize the role of treaty making in what is now Ontario, because hundreds of years after the original treaties are signed, they are relevant to all of us today. I want to say thank you so much. Where's the principal? There you are. Principal Mackay for, this is a wonderful school, Agincourt Road Public School, and for giving us such a warm welcome and just a small glimpse into the life of the students here. I saw that as soon as I arrived at the front. I saw some students with big hats on, and they were exploring with clipboards, and I really wanted to join in and find out what they were doing. And so I want to say thank you to the Ottawa Carleton District School Board, always doing a fantastic job on behalf of students here. So thank you, Chair, Executive Director, and also the trustees that are here this morning for today's announcement. And I'm very pleased that my colleagues and I are here today to talk about how we're investing in our schools. And it's very important that we bring this information forward. Just having the opportunity to visit Ms. Whalen's grade 1 class really puts it into perspective what these investments are designed to do. They're really all about how we make our schools in Ontario the best possible for our students, and to really see the students engaged in a math lesson, and not only were they just the collaborative way in which they were working on their projects, and as we joined in, they started teaching us, and that's exactly what we want to see, is our students engaged, so that they were dealing with patterns and linking math concepts and skills through the concept of manipulations and manipulatives, I think that's what it's called. And it was really a pleasure just to be there and to join in that lesson. Earlier this year, during my visit to Ottawa, I toured École Secondaire Publique de la Salle, and it was such a great experience from the minute I walked in the door. In fact, from I walked in the door, the students took over and conducted that entire exploration of their school, and I could really see how positive and collaborative the school community is. Through the eyes of the students, you really see the learning that is happening and how committed our teachers and our educators are to student success, and in working together. So it was obvious to me how proud the students were of their school community. And that sense of pride is really important. When students and parents and educators walk into a school, you want them to feel proud of their schools. And that's exactly why we're here today. It's an opportunity for us to talk about a positive school climate and how students feel supported and giving them the opportunity to succeed. So I'm thrilled to tell you that Ontario is investing $18.3 million in the Ottawa area. Okay, yes. And this investment is for renovations or additions to 8 local schools, including an addition right here at Agincourt Public School. So this new expansion will help welcome 230 students from the nearby area. This is definitely a wonderful place for them to be locating to, into this very vibrant community school that you've created here. And also in the neighboring communities. I want to talk a little bit about those communities. So renovations to Woodruff Avenue Public School and Pinecrest Public School. And this will support these school communities as they grow and also welcome students. In fact, more school infrastructure projects are set to begin right across the Ottawa area. So in Nepean, renovated facilities will support new schools at Briar Green Public School as well as Bell High School. And secondary students will have access to expanded gymnasium space at Sir Robert Borden High School and at Maryvale High School. So finally, to the east, there are planned renovations to Gloucester High School to better support secondary students as they move through high school and ready themselves for the future, which is what what this is about, right? Ensuring our students get the best possible education. So these new projects for the Ottawa area are part of our commitment to invest in students and provide them with the best places to learn, to grow, and really to grow up. So while ensuring that Ontario schools continue to best serve the needs of their communities, since 2003, our government has provided $17.6 billion in funding for new and improved schools, working with our school boards partners, including the Ottawa Carleton District School Board, to turn this historic investment in school infrastructure into 820 new schools, as well as more than 800 significantly renovated and expanded schools. Because we all know that improved school infrastructure can boost students' educational experience. And I want to say thank you to the Ottawa Carleton District School Board for their contributions to and for their achievements and for their leadership on these new renovations and additions. So thank you. Thank you to the board, and I know that many of you are here today. So I know that these projects will be significant, that they will provide wonderful learning environments for all of our students. And I want to say a special thank you again to our principal for welcoming us here to Agincourt, and to all of the teachers, the education workers, everyone that makes this such a beautiful place to learn. So thank you, merci, and miigwech.
Thank you so much, Mitzi Hunter. Every time this minister comes to Ottawa, she brings good news. It's true. And you know, this minister, as the Minister of Education, has come to Ottawa more often, I am sure, than any Minister of Education in Ontario. So we want to thank you very, very much. It means a great deal to us, Mitzi.
Yes.
To receive this capital funding. As you know, last year, actually up to March, when we made the decisions, we conducted 2 very challenging accommodation reviews in the hope not only that students would have better learning places, but also that we would be able to make physical investments in the remaining schools. And you have made that possible today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much, Shirley. And I know there are members of the media here. If they have questions, happy to take those. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we'll just maybe have you all come up for a photo.